Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Aderonke Ojekunle. I'm a YouTuber based in Lagos, Nigeria. Thank you all for everyone that have been supportive by watching my videos. I say a very big thank you to you all. God bless you. Okay, so today I'll be talking about something that I've been asking myself really, that is this enough to actually break a relationship? I've been asking myself that question. So what am I talking about? Is church or my church? Yes, I know. I know you'll be like, oh, why am I bringing up that topic? But really, we've heard of a lot of things that causes breakup in relationships, right? Like me, I've not seen with my eyes, right? But I've heard of few things like toothpaste. Some people like to press the toothpaste from the middle, the other one from the end, the other one from the top, all those kind of things, and then you hear they broke up because of that. Like little minor things. So I'm like, should it is church or my church bring about breakup in a relationship? So that's what I'm going to be talking about today. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. Okay, so a family friend planned on getting married. He was introduced to a lady from Enugu. He's from Enugu, based in Lagos, and then it was his cousin sister, introduced him to a lady in Enugu as well. So along the line, the guy is a Mountain of Fire member and the lady is a Catholic member. But all the guy's family members, like most of his family members, are Catholic members. So that was how his cousin sister was able to introduce him to the lady. So they spoke and he was like, oh, I'm a Mountain of Fire member. Once we get married, please, you have to attend Mountain of Fire with me. So at first the lady said no, she didn't agree. Like, why would I? No, I must continue going to my Catholic and everything. So the guy was like, do you want us to now that it's not good, it's not healthy for the relationship that we are attending different churches? So along the line, the lady accepted that, okay, no problem, I will attend your church with you. So what happened was that this whole thing still later brought about their breakup. How? So the girl agreed, right? The girl agreed at first. She agreed that, okay, she was going to go to the church with the guy. During the course of the relationship, when it was time for their traditional wedding, the girl's family, the lady's family, they gave this my friend a list. So they said they have this first list and second list. So they told him to attend to the first list first. So after attending, he gathered money, gathered everything. He sent his people. He couldn't go, but he sent his people there. That, okay, you people should, work on this list, send everything that they need, send, then let's start preparing for the second list. After paying the first list, that was how this same lady now said that she cannot attend Mountain of Fire again. I think she was just waiting for the man to pay her bride price. Then she now said that she cannot attend Mountain of Fire, that is Catholic, that she still wants to be attending. This thing caused so much back and forth between them that this happened 2 years ago, and everybody just went their separate ways. So, and this my friend now is still unmarried, and I was now thinking about it. Even the lady too, still unmarried, but this whole thing brought about separation between them. So I sat down and I thought about it, that should the issue of church, attending different church, bring about breakup in a relationship? Okay, so after thinking about it, it led me to this point. After thinking that, number one thing is that don't start what you cannot finish. When you enter into a relationship and you start talking, you are now in the talking stage, you should lay down everything on the table. Okay, is church going to be a problem for you? Is church not going to be a problem for you? People talk about love, they are being carried away by love, forgetting other factors that actually affect a relationship. Don't start what you cannot finish. Don't say, oh, let me just tell him I will go, when you know that in the long run you are not going to go to that place, you are not going to attend that particular thing. I don't know if you guys get me, but I just feel, don't start what you cannot finish. This thing, you will not be able to pull through with it. Then don't bother starting it. Don't carry someone along when you know that this thing you will not be able to achieve it. Then number 2 thing is that communication. We keep talking about communication all the time, but in the long run, I don't know, people don't communicate things a lot. Like, we say communication, you are supposed to tell the person, call the person and talk to the person about this thing, like, okay, I won't be able to go to this church with you. Let's sit down, let's talk about it. How do we agree with this, or should we go our separate ways? If you feel that that is a deal breaker for you, like some people, they don't want me, the husband is attending this church, wife is attending another church. When they now start having children, okay, where will the children go? Right? So you need to sit down, talk about these things. Don't just say I love you, have you eaten, if you know that a particular church, going to a particular church is a deal breaker for you, that you don't want to leave this church, then communicate it to your partner before going deeper into the relationship, so that you will not waste each other's time. Then number 3, I would say, be honest. Really, honesty. Be honest. So, like this lady now, she hid the facts. She agreed, instead of us to have been honest from the beginning, that probably the guy would have even said, okay, no problem, let's just, let's meet at a middle point or something. But she deceived the guy and said, okay, fine. So when she now saw that the guy has paid her bride price, that's when she now feels like, I can't do this again. No. And the guy, he paid I think he spent over 400,000 naira on that first list, and he didn't get the money back. Everything he spent money on, they could not return his money back to him. They could not refund his money back to him. So seriously, honesty goes a long way in a relationship. You don't have to force somebody to be with you, right? For those that feel like, okay, church is a big deal to them. For me personally, I've always had this mindset of, wherever my husband is going, wherever my partner is going, that's where I will go to. Right? I'm leaving my mother's house. Me and my husband is leaving his parents' house. We are living together. So we can even sit down and decide. We might even not go to his own church and say, okay, let's decide which church are we going to go to. But me, I've always had this mindset that I don't have any issue with church. Any church my husband is going to, that's where I will join him and be going to. And for real, I've attended my partner's church twice, and the kind of love that I received from them. The last time I went there, and they were like, Sister Ronke, let's add you to the women group. He attends Redeem Christian Church of God. And they were like, let's add you to the sisters group. I was like, no, please allow them to marry me into the church first, before people will add me to sisters group. So to me, I've never had that mindset of church or no church or no church. But to those that feel like, church is a deal breaker for them, please, all these few points that I've mentioned, please go through it, think about it. Don't deceive anybody. Be honest, then communicate what you actually feel. Don't hide it. And I just want you to know again that we are all one body of Christ. Though doctrines may differ, you might not be, for someone in Mountain of Fire, they will feel like the doctrine in Mountain of Fire is different from the doctrine in Catholic. But really, they are one body of Christ. Christ is the head and we are the body. So I feel these things should not really bring about breakups in relationship, but still follow all those points. If you know that, I've been saying it, that if you know that church is a deal breaker for you, then please just, ask questions. Be honest with yourself. Be honest with your partner. Communicate. And a lot of people communicate, they don't comprehend. Like, you just talk. The person you are even talking to is not understanding anything you are saying. Break it down for them so that they will understand. These people, probably they would have avoided the spending of money, wasting of time and everything if they had properly communicated. This my family friend, the guy in question, I felt like he didn't even communicate to the lady. He didn't tell the lady, okay, this is the reason why I don't want this, this is the reason why I want this. He was just lording over her like, no, you cannot we have to attend my church. Like, you have to attend my church after wedding. You cannot attend any other place. No, that's not how you do it. Communication. Break it down so that they can comprehend what you are saying. So if you have found yourself in this situation thinking, oh, should I attend this church? Should I attend my church? Or my parents said that after the wedding we still have to continue to attend their church as a lady, then just ponder over these points and remember, the two of you have to leave your parents' house and live together. You have to sit down and make decisions together. I pray God help you all out there. Bye. Have a great day.